Hi, I'm Christina.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
Hi, salut, moi c'est Dave Poulain.
Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Dupuy.
And we are part of 2V+. We are a classical rock crossover band.
And we are both violinists.
I'm known for the harp guitar, and I'm pretty excited to play at the Northern Lights.
I'll be performing at the festival this year. Je l'ai fait souvent et c'est un des festivals préférés, donc can't wait to see you guys.
Thanks to do math. For me, it's been almost 38 years, I would say, that I've been playing violin.
Yeah, I've been playing violin since very young as well, and I've been a violinist my whole life.
I've been playing for over 20 years. It's been quite a while. I started piano at age 6, and then I started guitar at 13, so it's been quite a while of playing music and studying and just loving music.
I've been a professional musician, so like earning money since I was 15. So, and I'm going to be 45 this year, so I'm reaching the 30-year mark of being a professional musician, having played mostly in bands a lot of my life, and I've played the festival many times with Conflit Dramatique or Les Chaises Musicales, or as myself, my project Le Paysagiste, and this time I'm playing just on my solo under my real name, and so it's exciting. But yeah, I've been a professional musician for close to 30 years now.
Suna.
I play piano.
I'm mainly I'm a singer and an acoustic guitar or guitar player. That's usually the role that I play whenever I play live, so that's what I'll be doing this year, but I'll have a band with me.
So my main instrument was the guitar for a long time, and then I ended up studying in LA. Someone had handed me a harp guitar, and I thought this was the opportunity for me to do something a little different, because everyone seemed to me that they wanted the same thing. Like every guitar player was kind of doing the same thing in a school format, and that kind of made me feel like a number. And when someone gave me that instrument, I was like, this is a way out of that sort of matrix idea. And so it took me like 2 years to sort of learn the instrument and do something with it, but it only took about 2 years after that, and people just wanted to hear more and more.
My music is a mixture of folk, country, pop with some rock elements, I think is the best way to describe it, but catchy melodies.
Classical rock crossover.
I'll take it.
And what I would say that people get most out of my music is the calm sort of aspect about it. A lot of people tell me that, like they just can relax to it and they feel so much better afterwards.
Euphoria.
It's pretty good. In your words. Outrageous.
I think it's mostly the energy, every show has a different energy, I find. And when the audience has a great energy, it makes me feel really, really good. It makes me feel like I can express myself in the music, and I can sort of like share that with the audience. And when they show that they're feeling something, that makes me feel like I'm doing the job.
I think for any musician, when you feel like you're connecting with the audience, that's an amazing feeling. I love moments. I love when you can feel something special happening, and that happens usually within every show. There's just a moment or a song or something that's special. But yeah, it's that connection. It's feeling like, okay, we pulled it off. We did a good job, and that's pretty special for sure.
I think everyone, when they're starting to play on stage, experiences a little, like, various levels of stage fright. But, if you practice, that's one thing that helps stage fright, because you're prepared, and the other one is just doing it. You gotta do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I have stage fright or ever really have. I kind of got really lucky because when I was little, I was in a dance group and they wouldn't let me dance with glasses on, so I couldn't actually see the audience. So it never really bothered me to be on the stage. Worked out.
Yeah, for sure. So going to school definitely helped me become more social, because at the time music was the only thing that I was focusing on. I wasn't focusing on socializing at all. And then after school, so that definitely helped me, and then I started doing more and more shows, and it got better, but there's always that excitement, there's always that sort of little voice in the back of my mind that's like, what if something goes wrong? What if I, you know, break a string? What if I fall off stage? Like, you know, that kind of stuff is always happening in my mind. But, you know, I try to manage it and control it as much as I can.
It's funny, I don't think I've ever really had stage fright, and if I have, I use that trick where you turn it into excitement because you know, I've been on stage so many times throughout my life, and I actually, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I remember doing performances for my family, and I would always go up in front of the class and sing. So I was never shy. I always loved attention. And so being on stage for me is just always exciting. So whether it's playing for 5 people or playing for 15,000, it's always just exciting for me. And I'm jittery because I can't wait to get out there. I have so many memories of the festival. I think for me, it's discovering new music. I love the feeling of Northern Lights, and I love the fact that everybody's there to just soak it in. And so I've discovered so many bands or artists that I had never heard of, and there's so many different styles. So for me, it's like I always think of summer when I think of Northern Lights, and I think of the smell of food and hearing like 3, 4, 5 stages going on at the same time, and just this beautiful, magical experience. And for me, it's family, it's fun, it's music, it's the summer, it's wonderful for sure.
Angelique Francis.
That was amazing last year, I think it was, or the year before. Yeah, and there was also a really, really cool Japanese band, which I can't recall the name of them, but those are my recent ones anyway.
Yeah, I think as a kid I would go. I get VIP tickets for my dad's office, so that was like the coolest thing ever because I lived in Dowling, so
nice.
It was awesome to come into town and get to party for a weekend.
I have a couple memories. I mean, I've attended just as a guest, and I've seen some awesome shows. So that was always a good time, and I've also performed there a few times as well. I performed there with my old band, my old jazz band. It was called Hugh Jazz. And we did gypsy jazz, and that was really, really fun. And I also performed there with Kevin Kloss. And then I did a year of solo guitar as well. And that year I was sort of like getting more into the solo aspect and getting just started with the harp guitar.
Freedom.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
I would say it's, you know, one of the greatest festivals in terms of like intimate audiences coming together and sharing their love for music. You can also feel that everyone is so personable, and you can connect with the musicians and the workers and the people that are attending. It's just a great way for everyone to connect and have a great time.
I think the one word for me is discovery. It's like there's such a huge offer of things, and of music, and of food, and of crafts and people. You go there and you will discover something. You will discover even part of yourself. You will discover new music. You'll discover new foods. And yeah, I think that's a perfect word. I mean, summer is another great word too, because it's fun, it's beautiful. But yeah, go out there and discover something. I think it's a good word to use.
I'm super psyched because the Human Rights are coming, and they're like really good friends from university that play with them, and we're old friends, and I catch them anytime I can.
I just, we have great chemistry in our band. We love what we're doing. It's fun to be on stage anytime with 2V+, so I'm excited to perform.
I just want to say thank you to the festival for the invitation throughout the years, for this one in particular, because it means a lot. And as a local artist, to be surrounded with huge acts from all over the place, it's such an honor and it's such a thrill. And really, really respect what you guys do. And I'm excited to play, and thank you for having me.